AP Environmental Science Video. AP Environmental Science Video.
Okay, here we go. Math video. Long multiply. Level 3. This one we're going to use numbers with decimals. This is the same technique as long multiply 2, except it's how we keep track of decimals. Here's the trick. So if I wanted to do 33 times 14, using the same technique I showed you before, we would say 4 times 3 is 12, carry the 1. 4 times 3 is 12, adding the 1 is 13. And then 1 times 3, don't forget your placeholder 0 is 3. And then 1 times 3 is 3. And this would be the answer, 2, 6, 4, if there were no decimals. Now check it out. If you had 33 times 1.4, here's how the trick works. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times, carry the 1. 4 times 3 is 12. Added to that 1 is 132. 1 times 3, don't forget your placeholder, is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Add that together, and you get 2, 6, 4. It's the same answer, but you have one decimal. If you count up how many decimals you're multiplying by, you can just move the decimal over one place, or the answer is 46.2. So all you need to do is keep track of how many decimals you have. For example, if it was 3.3 times 1.4, notice that we have 2 decimals. And so you could go through the same technique where you have 4 times 33 was 132. We learned that from the last one. And then 33, 462, because you have 2 decimals. 1, 2. You count up how many numbers in the decimal place. You can move the decimal over twice, and you get 4.62. If you don't believe me, try it. Try multiplying with 3.3 and 1.4. Now, you can do that with however many decimals you have. Let's say that you wanted to figure out, you have 8.5 things. And somebody said, what is 33% of the 8.5 things? Well, if you remember from the percent video, 33%, that's like saying you have 33 cents on a dollar. So those numbers are equivalent. So let's take, if you want to figure out 8.5, what is 33% of 8.5? Let's do that. So you set it up, 8.5 times 33%. Now, how many decimals numbers do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 this time. Let's solve it using our long multiplication and see how we do. So 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24. Adding the 1 is 25. I'm ignoring the decimals till the end. Put my placeholder 0. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus the 1 is 25. And we get 5. This is 10. We're going to carry the 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5. So 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 5 is 8. And then 2. Now I have 3 decimals. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 decimal numbers. So I'm going to take the decimal place, hop it over. 1, 2, 3. And so the answer is 2.805. So that's a pretty hard question, but if you break it down using the techniques I showed you in math levels 1 and 2 of multiplication, and then what you learned about percentages, then it becomes doable. Let's take it. Let's give you some practice. For the first practice one, I want to know what if you have 85%. What is 85% of 24%? That's your first one. The second one is if you have, this is a little devious. I'm going to step it up a little bit. Let's say that you had 352 and you wanted to know what is 18% of 352. And then let's step it up even farther. Let's say that you wanted to multiply 681, 68.1, that'll make it even harder, times 217, but let's make it 2.17. Ooh, that's hard. Okay, so why don't you try to race me on these and see how you do. So the first one, for number 1, I'm going to say I want to know what 85% or 0.85 of 24% is. So that's the first one. That's my first setup. What is 85% of 24? Okay, number 2. I hope you're beating me. I wanted to know what 18% of 352 is, and I wanted to know 68.1 times 2.17. Go. All right, first I'm going to tackle number 1. 5 times 4 is 20, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 2 is 12. Now, the tens place, don't forget your 0. 8 times 4 is 32, carry the 3. 8 times 2 is 16, plus the 3 is 19. And add it up. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 9 is 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. How many decimal places? There's 4. So I'm going to move the decimal over 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 0.204. Okay, challenging you on number 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times 4 is 40, plus the 1 is 41. 8 times 3 is 24, plus the 4 is 28. Now I'm going to take care of the tens. Don't forget your placeholder. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Now I'm going to add them together. I get 6, 3, 13. So carry the 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. How many decimals did I have? I had 2 decimals, just 1, 2 on the 0.18. So I'm going to move the decimal over 2 spots, and my answer is 63.36. And then finally, I've got 30 seconds before the bell. Hurry. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Carry the 5. 7 times 6 is 42. So that makes it 47. Then I'm going to go 1. Don't forget your placeholder. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 6 is 6. Now this is a hundreds number here, so I need 2 placeholders. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 6 is 12, plus the 1 is 13. Add that all together. 7. 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus another 6 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1. And how many decimals did I have? 3. The bell's about to ring. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 147.777. Oh, and it is the end of RTI. Here we go.